Well, it definitely seems like Mother Nature is not taking a break from the bitter temperature and cold winds, so we're going to help you get all aboard on a very exciting, very interesting indoor event. The Western New York Historical Railroad, Western New York Railroad Historical Society is hosting their annual winter train and toy show, excuse me.
No problem.
So today we're joined by Stephen Kosis, who is the sort of organizer of the event. A lot of people out there love trains, so let's sort of establish what different types of train memorabilia that you brought today.
Well, Matt, we've got just a little selection of things you'll see at the show. This is a Thomas and Friends a Jeep Garden Scale railway set. And if you're a real youngster, you can probably tell me that Annie and Clarabella are not in the right order on the set. But other than that, it's just a typical train that we'll be running on an operating layout at the show. There's different scales. We have an N-scale locomotive, salt car. We have a New York Central HO gauge locomotive. There's books and some videos or DVDs that we have at the show.
And of course, we have to mention that you're in a full conductor's uniform, so that's a part of the whole memorabilia too.
Well, this is all part of what you get into once you start playing with trains. And you know, I started out with a little model train around the Christmas tree that my mom got me, and then at some point around 10, 11 years old, I wanted to know what they were all about.
And I think that's one of the best things about trains is sort of an interest that bridges the gap between children and their parents. Every generation has an infatuation with trains. So when we're talking about the train and toy show, when parents are taking their kids there, what are the kids going to be able to be involved in? What are they going to see?
Well, they'll see several operating layouts. You'll see Thomas running around the garden scale layout, and it takes up a large conference room in the event center in Hamburg. You'll have an HO gauge layout that is like 52 feet long, 25 feet wide, much larger than you'll see in your normal house. An N-scale layout, and there's two other O-scale layouts. So there's a group from Rochester that will be with us, the Flower City Tin Plate Trackers, and they've got a huge 50-foot O-gauge layout that kids can get right up to and see what's going on. And we have a Thomas play area. So the kids can get down on the floor, on a carpeted floor, and play with Thomas and Friends and all sorts of wooden toys and trains.
All right, I want to pull up a panel with the dates on it to make sure that you know exactly when this is happening. And now on the flip side, from the kids, for the adults, is this like a nice dose of nostalgia for them to sort of be a flashback to their childhood?
Well, the adults in my age group remember the trains from the 1950s, the Lionels and Williams trains that are there. So they'll get to see the old plus the new. There's a lot of new stuff out. They'll get a chance to either buy something collectible or something new for their kids or grandkids. There's fun for kids of all ages at the show.
All right, well, thank you so much, Stephen, for coming
Thanks,
in
Matt.
and bringing all of these wonderful train pieces. I wish we had a little conductor whistle to sort of blow off this segment right now.